Hey guys, Zarwak here, and today I'm back with another video. I'm just going to play some one shot while speaking to you guys. I am in a live com, obviously, as you can probably tell. But sorry if I wince in pain at any time. As you can tell by the title, I've just had a jab, an injection, vaccination, whatever you want to say. And this is my first game, by the way. But yeah, I've just had a jab or a vaccination for meningitis C, just so I don't forget the thing. And I am a pussy at needles. I will freely admit that now. I do not like needles. I wouldn't go as far to say that if I had to choose between, I don't know, death or have an injection, I wouldn't have the injection because I would, obviously, because I want to keep living. But I just if I hit that shot then. Oh my god, really? You punched me? Why? What's the point? But yeah, so I just don't like them. I say I've got a phobia of them. I don't think I actually have. I just have a real dislike to them. It runs quite a lot in the family. My sister hates them. My mum hates them. So it pretty much spreads in the family. Dude, these guys were awful if I didn't have the messed up scope. But yeah. So okay, what I went through him. Oh, what surprise! I'm on free bar. Oh, how I love American connection or French connection, man. But yeah, so I had obviously the injection today, and it was actually quite embarrassing because I was whining. I will freely admit I'm a big whiner when I don't want to do something. And so I was whining quite a lot, you know, saying like, why do we have to do this? I don't want to do this. And I even think I said I'm scared because I was a little bit was, you know, I do have a phobia, so to speak, of needles. So I just wasn't looking forward to it. I just wanted to get it over and done with. And we got in there, we had to get our forms to show the vaccinators who we were. That was a little dope 5-piece then. But we just had to show this form to the vaccinators, show who we were, make sure we were alright with it, and everything like that, you know, normal procedures. And then I got the form, and I was joking around with one of my mates, saying that I'll probably faint. And he was like, oh yeah, that'd be quite funny if you'd fainted, you know, if anyone faints, or anything like that. And then, just for some reason, my stomach just dropped. Now, I don't know why, but if anyone, it's obviously a phrase. My stomach didn't literally drop. Oh, and what shit. But obviously my stomach didn't literally drop, like your balls do. But I had this like sinking feeling, butterflies, whatever you want to call it. I just thought, because you know I'm seeing people getting this vaccination. I don't like injections, whatnot. Alright? And then suddenly my vision just went really in and out of focus. And I turned around to the person that was doing the forms. I was just like, I don't feel well. And she was just like, sit on the sofa, like, because we're in the library and there's a sofa. She's like, sit on the sofa, see how you feel, you know, and then you can have yours last. So I ended up sitting on the sofa and I was sweating like shit. Now I just had PE an hour prior. I had PE the lesson before, and I was not sweating that much in that hour than I was in that 5 minutes. It was absolutely insane. You know, my vision was blurry. I was just sweating buckets. You know, it was horrible. Obviously, my stomach was going. I couldn't really move at all. If I moved, it felt like someone had like dragged me down on the floor. It was from my stomach right down. It really felt like my stomach was heavy. but light at the same time, which made no sense. And I'm pretty positive it was a panic attack. You know, one panic attack is worse enough. But anyway, after I got over it, it took me about 5 minutes, you know, to get over it. We then done the vaccination, alright, whatnot, the injection, alright, and it didn't actually hurt that much. It was a little tiny prick. You know, I actually thought they fucked up, because it just didn't feel. I thought it'd be like you feel it go in, but all you'd feel like is this little prick on where it touches the skin. I thought they didn't even like get in the skin, or they just barely got into it. But he was like, no. She was like, no, you're done. Alright, you're fine, whatnot. Are you alright? Blah blah blah. Saying all about the side effects and everything. Alright, and I was fine at this point. And then I got to stand up. So obviously I had to go back to class. I went and stood up, and then as I stood up, my stomach dropped again, and I was just thinking, please don't do this to me, and it did. I had a second panic attack straight after. Literally, same things again, you know, had to sit on the sofa, was sweating buckets, you know, heart was racing, stomach felt like it was really heavy, your heart's going for prick, my accuracy sucks, right? But I had another panic attack, and it was quite embarrassing, not gonna lie, because my group actually went back about 10 minutes before I ended up going back, like... That was how bad it was. Sorry if I go silent, by the way, it's because I was trying to concentrate. Okay, I love connection. But yeah, so that was quite embarrassing. But not only that, the reason I have this severe dislike or phobia, as I like to say, of needles, it isn't actually the fact of, you know, the needles itself. This might explain some things to anyone that's watched my vlogs on why my eyes look a bit different. I am not Asian, as some might think. I have no Asian relatives, not even in my distant family tree. Not my 4,000th great auntie and uncle weren't Asian or anything like that. Or not as far as I'm aware. Basically, I was born with no tendon muscle to be able to move my eyes. Now, for any of you guys that don't understand what that is, because obviously, you know, 99.9% of people don't have this problem. When you use your peripheral vision, you can see to the left and to the right of you without your eyes, without moving your head. Alright, you know, do it now, you can probably see the wall next to you, even though it might not be in your actual vision, right, using your peripheral. I had no peripheral vision. This muscle which you have to have this peripheral vision, I did not have the muscle. I just weren't born with it. But luckily, the muscle is actually quite similar to a muscle in your leg. It can work as the same muscle. So I ended up when I think it was 6, might have been 7, but 6 or 7. I ended up having to have surgery to get this this muscle from my leg put in my eye to be able to see properly. That was the last time I had an injection before today. And that one was to obviously put me to sleep so they could do the operation. And being put to sleep and waking up is worse enough, you know, if you think about it, it makes your stomach turn. Or at least it does mine anyway. I just don't like the thought of it. But the fact of I woke up, and then when I woke up I could not see a damn thing. I was completely blind. For I think it was about 2 days. I slowly regained my vision, but I practically had to learn to see again. And I never really thought about this until, you know, I got told I had to have this meningitis exam. What did I keep saying exam? Jab. I never really, you know, thought about it, but It was actually probably the scariest moment of my life, and probably will be until I've came across near death, which I hope I don't. Unless obviously it's near death and then I survive and whatnot. But I just hope, you know, that nothing bad happens. But yeah, so it's actually pretty scary. You know, waking up and not being able to see. I mean, just think about that. Like, think about if you went to bed tonight, alright, and you woke up not being able to see. It is petrifying. And I just remember the scream I made when I came out. I remember parts of it. So that's probably why I've got this fear. But it was just pretty embarrassing. These panic attacks, you know. But at least I did it. You know, I didn't want to. Pretty much got forced to. But anyway, guys, this has been Zark. I hope you guys enjoyed. The road to royalty didn't do very well. I understand that. I mean, 2 views in 2 days. Not good. So I probably won't do that again. But if you guys do want to, and you just haven't seen the video, go check it out. It's my second, obviously, from this most recent video, where I get pretty mad. But anyway, guys, this was Zark. Hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know whether there'll be a video out on Saturday. I don't think there will be, so I apologize. So next video might be on Tuesday or Sunday, depending on how I feel. But anyway, guys, this has been Zark. Hope you guys enjoyed.